Barrister Asue Ighodalo and his entourage were warmly received by party members in Ighodalo local government area of Edo State in continuation of his Meet the People tour of the local governments in the state. The leadership of the party had a private audience with him at the PDP party secretariat at Ighodalo, where he briefed them of his plans to transform Edo State into an economic hub in the country. Following this meeting, the man Sabi and his entourage moved to the open field where they were welcomed by enthusiastic supporters of the party. As has become characteristics of the leading aspirant in the course of these visits, he went round the venue shaking hands and hugging people as a sign of love for his party men and women.
Yes. That's Barrister Asue Ighodalo.
The opening prayer was offered by Pastor Godwin Momo. In his speech before the people of Ighodalo local government, Barrister Ighodalo reiterated his plans to transform Edo State economically so as to provide jobs for our teeming youth population. He, however, interrupted his speech and called for 30-second silence in honor of some APC members who died in an auto accident as they were returning from a party meeting in Abuja.
Rest in peace. I come present myself, say by God's grace, making and support me, make we put end to all the suffering. Our people before don't try. All our previous governor, previous this, they don't try. But I now say in 2024, make we take them to the next level. In 2024, make we take them to the next level. Make we take them to the next. Make we take them to the next.
Continuing, he said Ighodalo and environs could become an export zone for mineral depots in the state. He called on the people to give him maximum support voting for delegates who would support him in the primary election. The council chairman, Barrister Tajuddin Alade, responded to Barrister Ighodalo's speech and expressed his gratitude to his people for turning out en masse to welcome the aspirants.
This is the man that will bring good things for us. I know her well. I go feel work with her. He will listen to me and our leaders so that suffer will come out from this land. I thank you now.
Our man Raphael Omoegbe spoke to some of the party folks for their take on the visit.
A man who has accomplished so much, if you put Edo in his hands, he will lead well. We wish him well.
Very intelligent, upright, and AI-censored man. He's a man you can trust anytime. He has done it before. He will always do it again.
The next point of call was Asue, headquarters of Onwa East local government area of the state. As usual, Barrister Asue and his entourage, made up of party leaders from the 3 senatorial districts in the state, had a private meeting with leaders of the party in the local government at the council hall Asue. He briefed them of his plans for the state, and thereafter they all moved to the PDP secretariat for the grand reception. Barrister Asue Ighodalo and his entourage were given a rousing welcome by the party supporters before he moved around the canopies to exchange pleasantries with his party men and women. In his speech, Barrister Asue Ighodalo recalled with nostalgia the days of Governor Ogbemudia when Asue was the sports center of the state. He promised to bring back the good old days in his efforts to revamp sporting activities in the state, with Asue as the epic center of his development plans. He also talked about the agricultural potentials of the local government, among other things.
Asue was synonymous with excellence. So we have to bring that excellence back to Asue. And by God's grace, and with your vote, and your help, and your support, and your prayers, we bring excellence back to Asue. When we bring that excellence, everybody from everywhere else in the world, they're going to come to Asue and go and trade. Then Asue will become a major tourism and eco-sports tourist center in Africa.
In response to Barrister Ighodalo's speech, Honorable Ambrose Imode acknowledged his capacity and competence to take Edo State to the next level. In a brief remark, the council chairman, Honorable Prince Aminu Ogudu Kadiri, expressed his appreciation to the people for the warm reception given to the leading aspirant and his entourage. He assured the leading aspirant of the local government support in his bid to clinch the ticket of the party in the gubernatorial primary election. The man Wesabi and his entourage next moved to Onwa West local government area, where they had a brief meeting with leaders of the council at the residence of the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Blessing Ighodalo in Sabogida Ora. The aspirant and his entourage as well as the leaders thereafter moved to the venue of the meeting with the party men and women who were already seated anxiously awaiting the arrival of the August visitor. As usual, enthusiastic party supporters in their numbers were on hand to give a rousing welcome to their guests. The opening prayer was offered by Bridget Okwegbedium. One of the spokesmen of the party later introduced the various words to the leading aspirant and his entourage. The welcome address was presented by one of the leaders popularly known as Arizona, who promised the aspirant maximum support in the course of the World Congress. He also spoke on other sundry issues.
I want to assure you, sir, on the day of your primaries, Onwa West vote 33 will be 33 over 33. I will not be so. That is the voice of Onwa West people.
The Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Blessing Ighodalo, next took the center stage. He spoke to his people in Onwa dialects. In essence, he pledged the people's support towards the realization of the aspirant's ambition to win the gubernatorial primary and subsequent election in the state. One of the party leaders, Ahusen Dison, who spoke thereafter, pledged on behalf of the local government to deliver 100% support to the aspirant during and after the World Congress, gubernatorial primary and the governorship election. Now hear him.
Mr. Governor in the waiting, we want to give you double assurance that come the day in this February, we are going to deliver 100%. And not only delivery during the primaries, during the election, we must always win. And we are going to win at least by 80%. By the grace of God, we are going to win.
In his presentation, Barrister Asue Ighodalo acknowledged the special gifts of Onwa people, acknowledging that the past super permanent secretaries in the country all hailed from Onwa West. He also thanked them for producing the present Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly in person of Right Honorable Blessing Ighodalo.
If we get all this break for Onwa West should be the Silicon Valley of Africa. Onwa West should be the Silicon Valley of Africa. The brain, because me too, I don't become Onwa West today. We are all borrowing a brain. That's brain where God given us Onwa West. We will make us the Silicon Valley of Africa. So I take God back with us. Say this brain where God give us here. Make we use them to develop Edo State and to develop Nigeria. We get to unite too. All of us. If we don't unite, we don't go work. So maybe we come together. As in I unite to give me 34 over 34. Maybe they unite to go forward like that.
Barrister Dennis Ejele thereafter moved a motion for the adoption of Barrister Asue Ighodalo as the sole aspirant for the local government for the Gobe election. I was seconded by Honorable Inimidu Taiwo, former Commissioner for Women in Edo State, and the motion was subsequently adopted.
Having moved the motion of endorsement, adoption of Barrister Dr. Asue Ighodalo for 2024 governorship election of Edo State. Is there any opposition? If you are in support of the motion moved by Mr. Odiejere, seconded by Mrs. Sinumidu,